And you know what? This is a global supply chain. The people who are at the Hyatt right now, the steamship lines, they profit off of all of this. That's why Longshore is like, we're not delaying our contract negotiation. This is our beach, is what they say. As LA Long Beach continues to lose all of their volume, you look at Charleston right now, there's 30 ships at anchor off Charleston. They don't have the kind of metering that we have, where there's 60 ships down in Mexico and off 150 miles out. And we're just in a little break right now because of Lunar New Year. This stuff is gonna start cranking right back up again. And the issue for us has been empty container returns, because if I can't free up that chassis to move that import off of dock, I can't move anything. Everything stops. I'm not dispatching drivers. They're sitting around. I have several motor carriers that I've spoken to who can't dispatch drivers because they cannot find chassis, whether they're being utilized by the terminals or whether they're sitting in our yards under empties that we can't return back in the terminals. And when you talk to the lines about challenging per diem, they're like, oh, go talk to the terminals. We don't control the appointment systems. There's 5 different appointment systems across 12 different marine terminals. And really, you could say there's like 12 different appointment systems because each of them function differently. So until we have some integrated, seamless view of the cargo, whether they can figure, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a science into how they load the ships now. As soon as you put sails into the mix, they say, well, your container is going to be the first one coming off that boat. So until you can get everyone to agree if it's only one line, and I mean, should we start talking about vessel sharing alliances? I mean, this, like the FMC, there's a bill in the Senate right now to consider removing their antitrust exemption so they cannot share vessel. Everport, right? It's a green box in, green box out. But you can't return that green box unless it came from Everport or YTI. So, I mean, we're driving all over the harbor. You got to go drop an empty over here, go pick a loaded up over here. It's so inefficient. It wastes your guys' time. And until we have some end-to-end solution that gives us that view, until there's one appointment system to rule them all, where you're not spending hours with 4 different, I've sat with dispatch and I've sat with customer service representatives and watched them sit there and hit the refresh button, just hoping that an appointment is going to come available. And then you talk to your drivers, and meanwhile they have a spreadsheet, right? A spreadsheet of hundreds of container numbers, and being like, okay, here's your earliest return date for this container. Here's when they say it's available. The other container, oh, sorry, it's in a closed area. You can't pick it up.